I've always wanted to come to Vietnam, not only because it's close to China, but also due to its history, familiarity, the food, the people, and the coffee. In this February, I finally have the opportunity to travel to Hanoi just by myself to really explore and feel the city.
Crossing in Hanoi is so difficult. I literally had to run.
Hello, so I just came back from my dinner. This is my first night in Hanoi. I arrived this afternoon around 5 p.m. but it took me almost 2 hours to cross this control border. I spent so long in waiting for them to give me my actual visa. Anyway, I came to this hotel by a taxi from the airport, and it was actually really expensive. In the end, I paid 550k. Walked out for dinner. It was almost 8 p.m. I walked to the French Quarter, which is 15 minutes away from me. My plan is to go to the Old Quarter tomorrow. My whole evening in Vietnam just gave me this really similar feelings to China. I think it's just like China in the 90s or in like the 2000s. It's pretty chaotic. There's no way I could listen to my music or anything. I have to stay very alert because there's just so many things going on at the same time. There are so many cars, so many motorcycles. It's very hard to cross. Anyway, I'm very excited for tomorrow. I came here just on my own and I found this like free voluntary tour guide organization online. I'm so tired now. I think I'll probably sleep, and tomorrow I need to wake up early. So that's for today.
Education, right?
Yeah.
So let's go pan tower. Right.
Oh my god, it's
Hello. Say hello. 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 What? Hello. Hello.
Hanoi.
Hi. Hello. Hi.
So I just came back to my hotel. It's currently 3 p.m. I met up with my tour guide this morning at 9, so it's actually been 6 hours and I was outside. Today I mainly walked around the old quarter. I visited the temple in the middle of the lake, and I also visited the church, the cathedral. It's like St. Joseph's Cathedral. I also went to the prison. It's for the French people to prison the political revolutionists from Vietnam. It just gives me a really heavy feeling. The prison was also used to prison American pilots during the Vietnamese and American War. And this is like the mark of me going in. Today is also really foggy. It's just like white and you can't really see anything. So I actually did not take that many pictures.
After some rest, it's still very early on in the day. I decided to go out again to search for some food. I found this rooftop cafe on Google Map, right by the Red River. It was surprisingly a peaceful and quiet night after a day of hustle. I also tried the famous coconut coffee. It almost feels like a dessert because of the coconut slushy. I really like it. The next morning, I visited the Temple of Literature. It is the first university in Vietnam, and it really reminded me of the Guozijian in Beijing. For lunch, I went to this tapas restaurant, and then I sort of ran out of things to do. So I thought, why not book myself in a coffee workshop? Because I am such a coffee lover, and there's nothing better to really immerse myself in the coffee culture in Vietnam.
Currently just waiting in this room just by myself. I'm waiting for the coffee workshop in almost in an hour. I came a bit early because I want to join other people, and if I start now, I'm just gonna be the only one. So I've got the room all by myself, and they also gave me this tea and water, so I'm just chilling at the moment.
Choose to drink this one because it's like very light circulation from the inside to the outside.
Today is my last day in Vietnam. The weather today is supposedly really bad. My room has no windows, so I'm planning to go to the top floor and see how the weather is. Yesterday I went to this coffee workshop. It's a little bit pricey, but I think it's very worth it. We tried and made 6 different kinds of Vietnamese coffee. So I basically drank 8 coffees yesterday, which made me still wide awake until 4 a.m. this morning. And I've not been affected by coffee for a really long time now, so this is kind of shocking to me. It's almost 12 now. I didn't do anything this morning, it's just sleeping. I think today's plan is just to go to the old quarter to buy some souvenirs. I want to get more coffee. My flight is at midnight. Hopefully it doesn't get delayed.
My last day in Hanoi, I actually didn't get to do much. It was raining all day, making it very inconvenient to walk around. I bought this really cute pair of traditional Vietnamese earrings. They're so beautiful, I love it. My flight ended up getting delayed, and because I was afraid that I'm gonna miss my flight, so I got to the airport fairly early. I ended up spending 4 hours at the airport doing nothing. But overall, that is the end of the trip. I got home safe, and I hope you enjoy. I really enjoyed this trip. I think a solo trip always hits different. Anyway, thank you for watching. Bye!